Hello. Yep. So it's that time again where I make a lot of vlogs because E3 is coming. Honestly, with these vlogs, I don't even know if they're still useful because of the bickering gamers now. But whatever. It's good to have I guess it's good to have me alone and I don't give and now I won't be have to give my full opinion, forget about things because I can put more into the bickering gamers. And for those who watch, you see I'm a little different on I'm a little different than on there than I am on my vlogs. I feel like that's a different subject though for a different day. Um, so E3 started today, and a lot of interesting stuff happened. I just want to get this out of the way. Microsoft, they showed some good stuff. Um, but let's just it's the Xbox One's not going to work out. I'm the more I learned about it, the more even though I have no interest in buying a Microsoft console, even years before this. I just don't I just don't like it. I can't stand this console, and I don't have any interest in buying it. The more I hear about it, the more ridiculous it is. And the fact that they didn't recant anything in the E3 presentation was disappointing. It's not about preference anymore with the Xbox One. It's about common sense. For one thing, if you have to turn your internet on check your internet every 24 hours, and a game and you have to do that in order for you to keep your games. Because if you don't, if you're offline and you go back on, all the codes you put in, everything to make the games work, you have to buy the game again. What if you're on vacation and you miss a few days? What if you what's it called? What if you don't have internet for a few days? What if you don't have internet at all? And then you have the thing with the Kinect always on. You have to if there's too many people watching a game at once, it'll turn off. It's like, no, I'm sorry. It's not about preference with the Xbox One. If you like the games, it doesn't matter. It should be common sense. You should realize that Xbox One will own you. The gamer won't own the Xbox One. The Xbox One will own the gamer. I just want to get that out of the way now. Um, I also caught a little bit of the EA convention, although I'm not interested in it at all. I have no respect for EA, and that's become more apparent throughout the year. They do that. They give crap to everyone who disagrees with them, and they squeeze as much money out of every project as possible. And they're being very spiteful to Nintendo. I made a vlog about it before, and they gave the Wii U a big middle finger today, making FIFA 14 both a Wii and a 3DS game. Wii, not Wii U, Wii. Big middle finger to the Wii U. Ubisoft surprisingly also gave a little bit of a well, I don't know. Ubisoft's hosted anyway. I mean, well, even though she is even though she was acting as the face of Ubisoft, I don't know. I'm a little soft on Ubisoft. Honestly, it's unforgivable. They gave you a big middle finger too. They said it's a abandoned console. It just came out, honestly. Like honestly, just saying. But we'll talk more about what's going on with Nintendo tomorrow. Um, so yeah, EA. I, I I'm not telling you not to buy them. I'm not telling you not to like them. You can if you want. I just don't. That's just my personal opinion. I don't care what they're doing. It's sports, 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 Sims, sports, 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 stuff you don't want. Or well, some people, you know what I mean. What else? Let's see. Caught the Yeah, the Ubisoft was good though. Other than that, kind of predictable. They showed a lot of stuff we already knew about, so that's a thing. It was good. They have they have a lot of projects on their hands. Rayman Legends became must be development hell right now. Must be hell developed right now because they make all these exclusive levels for all these platforms because they had to make it multi-platform. I don't know. I don't even know if Rayman Legends is going to sell anymore. It was going to sell as a Wii U exclusive, especially for its time frame in the Wii U. But now it's coming later. It's like no one's going to buy it. They probably will. I'll probably be wrong. I'll be glad if I'm wrong because Rayman Origins was a great game, but it didn't sell well. Now a lot of people are buying them because of Legends, and a lot of people on YouTube say it's a great game, and it is. Rayman Origins is an excellent game. But that aside, Ubisoft did a good job too. EA was mundane. Microsoft, despite the fact that they did promise games and they gave us games, it's not enough. What they're doing with that console is an injustice. So that's, oh well. PS Sony. Sony did a fantastic job in one title is going to sell. Like when I before this, I thought the PS4 was just something that was start selling slowly, like the Wii U did, because their launch window got pushed. And I'm going to talk about more about what I think is going to happen with Nintendo because I haven't seen their E3 presentations yet. Well, it's not a presentation, the direct videos. But yeah, PS4 Sony did a fantastic job. One title will completely canceled out my prediction of it selling slow at first. Kingdom Hearts 3. I was actually talking about this with a friend of mine at work today, saying I don't think that's gonna happen. That is not gonna happen, and it did. I could not believe it. And like you know what, knowing Sony, they probably saved it at that moment because they probably knew. And honestly, the transition to this new gen is kind of making me sick. For one thing, they're completely ignoring Nintendo exists. Another thing, everything that gimmick argument gamers used last gen is even worse this time. I hate these gimmicky new things. Like, I'm sorry. If the touchpad on the DualShock is a gimmick, so is the two analog sticks they have. If the gamepad is a gimmick, so is the X and Y button on the Super Nintendo, so is the analog stick on the N64. That's all I'm saying. I said it many times in the past. The Z button's a gimmick. That's it. Handles on the controller's a gimmick. 3D games from the N64 are a gimmick. Side scrollers are a gimmick. First person shooters are a gimmick. That's all I'm saying. If it's so bad, then so is everything else in the past. That's my feelings on that. Yeah, as you can see, it's probably a longer vlog. This is definitely going to be a longer vlog than usual. I just want to get everything I've seen each day of E3 in one video because I'll be making thousands of videos a day if I have to do that. I'm gonna make like a lot of videos for the span of the week if I had to do it that way, and I'm gonna give a lot more um, into it. I'm gonna get a lot more into it at the Bickering Gamers if you want to catch that. So yeah, Sony did a fantastic job. I was very impressed. They did everything right. Let's hope Nintendo does. Let's hope Sega does. Everyone else. The second of the conference today, honestly, I gotta find out to be honest. I'm sure I don't think they did though. But if I look like an idiot right now, I look like an idiot. So that's my feelings on that. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Uh, so now that E3's around, I'll probably make a lot more vlogs on my feelings on this stuff. I'm not exactly good with news. I was at work all day, so I'm still reading up on a lot of stuff that's going on in E3. My Facebook news feed is exploding with Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 13 Versus and Final Fantasy 15. All games that will sell this console right off the bat. The only thing, and pretty much this was the exact thing as with Wii U because they had all these great games lined up for the begin right after the console comes out, but then everything got delayed and pushed back, and we had uh, we had a-holes like EA pushing the Wii U down. First, well, a lot of predictions came true. PS4 is in first place. Nintendo will most likely be in second. It really depends on what they do, and honestly, be very difficult for Nintendo to beat Sony at this point. Because man, Kingdom Hearts 3 was a tease for so many years, and although I never played Kingdom Hearts, I do like what they're doing. It is a very solid franchise. I mean, come on, Disney and Final Fantasy, like you can't go wrong with that. Final Fantasy is another series you can't go wrong with. It works very well. They've done a great job. Don't get me wrong, Microsoft did a great job too. They show good games, but that console is the problem. It's not the games, it's the console. It's just normally it is games over hardware, but when the hardware is gonna own you and control you and make your life difficult, and they just pocket your money, it's not worth it. So my feelings on that. I'll see again day two, I guess, and yeah, day three, I guess. I don't know. We Big Ring Gamers might be a little late because we have to see all 3 days and all. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bye.